And it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio and the West Point Football Report. We're in downtown White Plains, New York at post 135 of the American Legion, and we're going to talk about Army football and the Army-Navy game, which will be on Saturday. And glad to have John Chuhran here and Jack McGuirk. And just want to acknowledge a couple of our new sponsors. The New York Yankees have joined us with their ticket packages for next year, the Yankee Universe program. And also Facina Marketing, based in Danbury, Connecticut. Jim Facina, Iona College graduate, very innovative data digital subscription marketing company up in Danbury. We'll have more information on our page about those two companies and all of our very loyal sponsors, which help us to tell the story of Army football, West Point, the U.S. Army, and the U.S. military. John Chuhran, good to see you. It is Army-Navy week. What are your thoughts about the game on Saturday?
Well, the 118th matchup between these two teams is certainly going to be important. The Commander-in-Chief's Trophy is on the line. The Commander-in-Chief's Trophy was started in the year 1972, and there have been 7 occasions when the Army-Navy game has determined the winner of the trophy. The trophy is a huge trophy. It weighs 170 pounds. And the fact is that this will be the tiebreaker. This is the 7th game. Both teams, Army and Navy, have won the Army-Navy game 3 times when the CIC trophy was on the line. And, Ken, it's going to be a very competitive game. We have a situation where Navy is 6-5. They're not actually doing as well as they've done in recent years. Army is 8-3. I can't recall the last time Army went into this game with a better record than Navy. And it's really close because you've got the number 1 ranked rushing offense in the nation against the number 2 ranked rushing offense in the nation. The difference, of course, is Army has only thrown the ball for the entire season 60 times. They've only made 60 pass attempts in their 11 games so far. This is the difference. So far, Navy has completed about 40 passes of their season so far. They've thrown 93 times. Neither team is a definite passing team, but Navy has a much more significant threat in that regard. Their 2 quarterbacks is Zach Abey, the primary quarterback, and Malcolm Perry, do represent a serious threat, and it's going to be interesting to see how Army handles that. Obviously, they had a difficult time against a pure passer when they went down to North Texas and lost in overtime down there, but that game was against a quarterback that was a throwing quarterback. Now we're going to against a team that is basically a mirror image of each other. The 2 teams play very similar brands of ball. Navy rushes for a little less, but they pass for a little more. So that's going to be the difference in the game. And I really think that you're going to see this game, again, come down to a fourth quarter situation. I don't think either team is going to score 30 points. I think we're going to see both teams score less than 30. This is going to be a ball control game. I think weather will be a factor. I think that we see that the temperatures are expected to drop significantly. Today it was 61 degrees here in New York. It's going to be down around 40, probably under 40 by game time, by kickoff time, which is 3 o'clock on Saturday, and that'll be on CBS. Their coverage begins at 2:30, but I do think that it'll be interesting. I think the key player in this game is going to be Malcolm Perry. Malcolm Perry is the backup quarterback for Navy, and he's also an outstanding pass catcher for them. He can play both significant offensive positions for Navy, and he's really done tremendous jobs. They're both running quarterbacks on this team. While AB runs for 4.8 yards, he's going against Ahmad Bradshaw, who runs for 7.8 yards per carry. The difference is Perry. Perry runs for 8.9 yards per carry. He's got 818 yards in 92 carries. That's a tremendous achievement. They're going to need to stop him if they're going to win the game.
Well, I agree. I think Perry is really a difference-making player, sort of like Kel Walker is for Army, who can make the big play off the pitch play and off the run. So